This product was sent to me by a brand on Amazon, and today I wanted to show you these organic Indian bay leaves from Spice Profile because they're actually different from the regular bay leaves most of us buy at a grocery store. Let me show you what makes them unique. If you've ever wondered why some recipes specifically call for Indian bay leaves instead of regular bay leaves that you find at the grocery stores, let me show you the difference. These come in this resealable pouch, which I really appreciate because it helps to keep the leaves fresh between uses. So the first thing I noticed when I opened the bag was the aroma. These have a much warmer, sweeter fragrance than the bay leaves that I'm used to buying in a grocery store. So instead of just smelling herbal, these have notes that remind me of cinnamon and clove, and they are much larger. So these leaves are mostly all whole, which I really like because they stay fresher longer and they look great when you're adding them to recipes. You can see that they're all fairly large and in good condition with very little breakage in the bag. Look at the size of this one. So one thing that's important to know is that these are not the same as the typical bay leaves that most of us cook with. Most grocery stores usually carry the Mediterranean style bay leaves, which come from a totally different plant. These Indian bay leaves come from the Cinnamomum tamala plant, and they're commonly used in the Indian cooking, especially like dishes like curries and lentils, rice dishes, soups, and slow-cooked stews. Because they're a different variety, the flavor is totally different too. So Mediterranean bay leaves have more of a piney herbal flavor, while Indian bay leaves have a richer aroma with hints of cinnamon and clove, with a touch of black pepper. They add depth to recipes without overpowering the other ingredients, which is one reason they're so popular in Indian cuisines. Another thing I noticed is that these are USDA organic, and according to the package, they've been lab tested with over 250 quality checks. They're sourced straight from India, where the variety naturally grows, and I like that the package clearly lists the scientific names, so you're getting authentic Indian bay leaves here. Just like regular bay leaves, these aren't meant to be eaten whole. You simply add 1 or 2 leaves while your food is simmering so that they can infuse with the dish you're making and with the flavor, and then you remove them before serving. So overall, if you enjoy cooking authentic Indian recipes and you're looking to expand your spice collection, I think these are a great ingredient to have on hand, and I highly recommend checking them out.